So if you watch this page, it's no surprise that I've been traveling for a long time. I always enjoy it. Another thing I've been doing for a long time is I've had a moving service. So since late 2014, early 2015, I started this moving service in upstate New York. It's been good up there. So since moving down here, I brought it down as well, and it's way more challenging here, with competition, with nowhere to park, walk-ups. It's just a mess, right? But that's not what this video is about. Today, this video is about toll. And and the reason I brought up the business is because here, there's added costs that I didn't incur up there. And so let's say, for example, there's times where I have to go to New Jersey, and with my SUV, for example, I've had box trucks, and I even brought my box truck when I moved down here and I sold it. Until, I switch up a little things here. I don't want to have that, because even with a box truck, you can't drive everywhere in New York City. Like, you can't be on any parkways. You can't drive near the park. Like, if you're on Central Park, like around Central Park, you're not supposed to really drive a box truck. Same thing around Prospect Park. There are some streets next to it, but where the residential areas, you're not supposed to drive. So a lot of rules, a lot of streets have signs that say no trucks can enter. There's a lot of that here, so it's just a mess to deal with. So back to toll. A lot of times I have to go to Jersey, bring a trailer, hook it up to the SUV. And recently I made a video of me installing the hitch receiver and everything so that I can pull it. If I go to New Jersey, bring back a trailer. So when you go to New Jersey, you pay coming back into New York. You don't pay toll going, which is good. It's only one. So normally, if I was just driving this vehicle, it will be $17 for the toll. Now, if you have a trailer with this, it's like $56. So they ain't even say, let's just double the toll because there's an extra axle. They go from 17 to like 56. And there's times, like when they used to take cash, there's times when I used to even get charged like $65. So it's crazy. So now it's about like 56, whatever the case may be. So that's with the George Washington Bridge, Lincoln Tunnel, Holland Tunnel, and then when you're doing Staten Island, paying the Verrazano round trip. It's a mess. It's an added cost that I didn't really have to deal with. Upstate, I didn't have to really pay for toll. There are toll roads. They weren't necessary to take, and even if I did decide to take it, like if I was going from Albany to Schenectady, the toll would be like $1 or something like that. So not bad, and that's just if you're in a rush. Otherwise, there's other roads you can take. But now they've added these cameras for congestion traffic. That's what they're saying. They're saying, all right, to alleviate traffic below like 60th Street, we're gonna charge people for coming in. So now everybody that has some type of business, with everything else that they have to deal with getting tickets, like let's say FedEx, for example. FedEx, UPS, everybody gets tickets. They can be in the back of the vehicle working. They're still going to get a ticket. Same thing like us. We could be working. If we're not at the front of with the vehicle, like by the steering wheel, you get a ticket. So now you have to, anticipate that in how you price the customers. So now with these cameras, the toll is going to be between like $9 and like $27, I believe, depending on what size vehicle you have. So that's another thing that you might have to pass on. Now, what if you have to go back and forth multiple times during the day? And that's what taxis have to deal with, because taxis, that's what they have to do. So they might only have to pay once a day, but $27 or so, and if they're not even making good money anyway, because they have to rent that car, they have to pay the fuel, that's just an extra cost that they have every day added. It's kind of messed up. So that's what we have to deal with in New York City. Left and right, you're going to have to pay unnecessary costs And I just wanted to show people this, especially if they were driving to New York City, so that they'll know you might get charged if you come below 60th driving. So that's what I wanted to show you. The best bet is to find a parking right before 60th Street and just walk over. Now I'm just joking, but that's the best bet. All right, until next time, David Durango, No Frontier, over and out. See you.